here, we'll do this. So normally to delete, you'll just press the trash can. And you can always look back at them after you're done deleting. You just like type in delete, add
Okay.
deleted. So that way, if you ever want to look at whatever you had previously, you can just look at it.
Okay, cool.
All right. And then this one is almost done publishing. We'll just move forward. So yeah, we're going to do, no, it's not quick. I selected the wrong one. Guided. We have more options this way. Same thing you did. You conversions, you're always going to want to do the conversions for now. And then we'll just title this like CBO testing.
And what's CBO?
Campaign budget optimization.
Okay.
You see the campaign budget optimization here?
Yeah.
Interest testing. Interest, those are interest audiences. This is the first one we'll start with. And just for a line of example to follow with, we go to the site, we go to resources, we go all the way down. Next, we're going to go find CBO, so that way you understand a little bit better what we're going through as we are doing this.
Okay.
Then CBO right here, CBO structure. Boom. You see this one, CBO interest testing? That's the first one we're creating.
Got it.
Very simple structure to follow that can easily improve your results. When you're testing ad sets, group them by their category. For example, when you're testing interest audiences, put all of the interest audiences in a campaign titled CBO interest testing. This is the first one. So it's going to be CBO interest testing, and then we're going to do all the interest underneath.
Okay.
Not these, but it'll be the ones.
Yeah. Relative to the brand.
Exactly. So that's what we're doing here. And we'll do the budget at 20 daily. So basically it's 5 per ad set. So whichever one we're going to do, like however many ad sets, we'll do it by 5 daily.
Okay.
Yep.
When you say that, what's an ad set, just so I get it?
That's the audience.
Okay.
It's underneath the campaign. You see campaign, ad sets are underneath. We'll set it to purchase because you don't want anything else other than purchase, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
well, so this is my other thought. So because I want to, get people to click on the page so that I can retarget them, I had one, conversion being just like homepage landing, right? Because if I get the people to the homepage, then I can build an audience and then retarget.
Yeah, but you can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone just by doing purchase conversions, because it's going to drive traffic anyways. And if they don't purchase, you can still retarget that traffic rather than only paying for traffic and not getting any purchases.
Right. Makes sense. No, it makes perfect sense. Yeah.
So we'll do $5 daily for testing. We only move the budget up from this if it gets results, right? If it gets a purchase, we increase the spend. If it doesn't, we turn it off. We don't ever move the spend. Never increase unless it's actually profitable.
Okay.
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to leave the age, gender, and detail targeting open. And then for the audience, we're going to hit show more because we always want to see more options.
By the way, I went through with my wife yesterday and I built like a very detailed audience with like interests and everything that they, I went through that.
Are these it?
Yes.
Frequent international travelers?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just people that are kind of, worldly, that like to, that are fashionable, I guess. That was kind of, these are all based on her because she's the, creative and idea behind this brand. So she gave me all of these. So I was just kind of going by what she was saying.
All right. So yeah, so if like, is this one of the ones you want to do?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, those are all the ones. So
cool. Yeah. So like what we do is we take this, put it in the audience size. Like most people would like be screaming like, oh my gosh, that's huge. That's way too big. But actually in reality, like we want to be able to find audiences that are big, that work, because like once we do, they're very scalable. So like you can take them to like upwards of like 5,000 daily at this size.
When you say 5,000 spend daily or 5,000?
Yeah. Because like if you find an audience that's like under 1 million people and like it's doing outstanding, it's getting a good ROI, like congrats, but like what are you going to do when you want to scale it? You're going to have to figure something else out. But if you can find audiences that have the opportunity to scale, long-term thinking, then you're going to be able to say, hey, we have a big audience. We have good return on ad spend. Now, if we just crank this spend up from doing 100 daily to 1,000 daily to 1,000 daily to doing 5,000 daily, it's actually going to be able to withhold it because the audience size is big enough and you give the algorithm enough room to be able to find those people for you.
Makes sense.
Cool. Then to keep things simple and to make sure we always know exactly what's in the audience, and so that way we can literally come in here like a bird's eye view, look in and say, hey, this is what it is without having to find out in the details. We just copy this, scroll up, paste.
Okay.
That's it. That's the audience name. Frequent international travelers, 18 plus. We know exactly who this is. That's the audience.
Are we going to build one for each?
Correct. And the reason we do that is because it's segmenting data. For one, if you stack them, you only stack when it's proven. If you stack before it's
you won't know where it's coming from. Right.
Exactly. You'll never know who it's coming from. And if it does get results, it's like, which audience is it? And for all you know, you could be getting half the results. You actually could be, because like one of those audiences is basically getting spin towards it, but it's actually not performing very well, and you don't know because you have so many interests.
Right.
Now, once we have 3 or 4 or 5 that are proven and are getting a good return on ad spend, then we're like, okay, let's go ahead and improve the Facebook algorithm and improve the cost by just combining them, because now we don't have to worry about them overlapping or competing. We'll just combine those interests because we know they work. And that allows you to scale further because the audience size, once again, gets huge.
Yeah.
So that's the first step. We can turn off expand because we won't need it because the audience size is already big enough. It's about 15 million people. That works. And then language, yes. Connections, yes. That's fine. Next thing we do is we'll leave it at automatic placements. Okay.
What does that do? Show your ads in the right place. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Automatic placements is basically all of these placements. And we start with that because like we don't know which platform is going to be the number one platform yet. Like it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, but like, you know, we want to do automatic because that gives it the chance to basically show people all over the web. So like not only if they're on Facebook, now they're seeing it on Instagram, now they're seeing it on the websites and blogs, the traveling blogs they're looking at, now they're on their app, you know, on a dating app, and boom, they get hit with it again. They're everywhere and they're seeing this thing. Omnipresence, more sales, it helps that way.
Got it. So this is my biggest problem we've been facing. So we had a customer come in, she wanted to buy, she was like, wait, the price is crazy because she lived in Colombia and prices in Colombia are literally half price. So I was looking through on Shopify, there's an app. There was 2 apps that I found. One was basically like, they will automatically show the price based on IP address, based on location. But then the guy was saying how it would mess up the site because it would show in the cart. I mean, I can show you what he sent me, the email he sent me. He sent me photos. He was like, let me know if you want to move forward, and then we'll set up the special pricing module. But he's like, it'll mess up your Facebook store.
No, don't do
it. Don't do it, right? So then how do the other one is build a separate store for Colombia and I guess have our site kind of, you know, no, and then retarget them.
Yeah, it's the .com country tag.
Yes.
Or the language tag.
.com .co. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you do it.
Okay.
And then you can put in the ads, the link in the ads.
So let me ask you this question: we're going to really just focus targeting USA because that's where we're going to make the most money. But for if we're selling on Instagram, for example, or Facebook, how do we differentiate between the 2 stores, between the 2 price points? Because her whole market on Instagram is in Colombia. So like we're setting up these campaigns, we're targeting US, we want to build the US customer base, but right now
run them separate. Customers just do 2 different ad accounts.
2 different ad accounts.
Correct.
Okay,
one
but
focusing
what about
on the US market, one focusing on the Colombia market. Keeps the data separate and you can align things better and it's easier to manage. That way you don't have to figure out which ads have which links.
Okay, but then what about the prices on Instagram? You know how like people do shop on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way around that where we can allow people to purchase?
I'll show you the article after this, but there's an article on how to do the dynamic pricing.
Okay.
Per country code.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So next step, we're now on the ad level. See the ad level?
Yeah.
Now we're going to do the Facebook page. We want to also do the Instagram for the page.
Okay.
You want to make sure these icons are the same, by the way, just for branding purposes and to keep things consistent and for people to easily or identify and have better brand awareness. You want to have these both the same. So choose which one you'd like.
Okay.
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do, so like with e-commerce, carousel usually works best. And then like we can test single or video. Video is really
Let's do
nice,
a
but
video is good.
carousel, yeah, no, video is great. If the video, it depends what type of video. It has to be, we can look if you have that. But carousel works well with e-commerces.
Okay, let's do carousel.
All right, so we'll click on that. And then we're going to scroll down. We're going to skip all that other stuff because it's not necessary. We're going to manually choose. We're going to select the images. Do you have any images that you'd want to use?
Yeah.
Which product do
Yeah,
you
I mean,
want to
so this is like part of the new collection. So let's say, yeah, so like if we go to collections, for example, and we go to new, so this is the new collection, Mar Muerto. So it's like any of these pieces. And it's those photos that are there.
All right, which one do you want to start with?
I don't know, we can do, let's
Which
do
one's
this
most
top.
popular?
It's tough. I would say probably one of the crop tops.
Cool, let's
Like
do
this
it.
crop top or this crop top.
Okay.
I don't know, let's do the Istanbul triangle crop top. Do we need to do anything on the website or no? Oh, copy the page?
We just need the images for that. So do you know which one that is?
Yeah, so let's do this one.
Feel free to select them. All right, that's one. Drop it in. We need to grab this URL real quick. So, oh, it's going to be this one you said?
Yeah.
We can do this, but Facebook might flag it because they actually
With a cigarette, yeah.
They're going to scan
They
this
will
page.
flag it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you still want to do this one?
Oh, they're going to scan like the full page they'll flag?
Yeah, they have AI. They're going to be able to identify the photos. We'll see if you want.
Yeah, let's try it.
Cool.
If
yeah,
not,
so
I can remove it
they'll
easy
scan the
from
photos. And so we'll just drop this here, that link. We want to drive them directly to the actual page because like we want to take them here because this is the page they can buy at.
Right.
Like they can add to cart and everything. Is this the only size available?
Yeah, it's the only size available. Let me just move this. I don't know how to move this thing from the top. Let me see.
What are you looking for?
Like, you know, at the top of the screen, the zoom, like drop down menu that, here. I'm like trying to move it out of my way. I guess here. Okay, it's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, so that's the only size.
All right. You're going to want longer descriptions.
Okay.
A lot longer descriptions. And then the buy button should probably be different from the Shopify logo. Yeah. All right, cool. And then you're going to want to have the card tabs that you accept down here.
Say it again.
The card tabs that are accepted.
I don't understand the
credit card, like MasterCard.
Oh yeah. You want
those logos need to be down there.
Oh, so I should display that because I removed it.
Yeah, you want that so people know.
Got it.
Cool. All right. Now, this link I keep clicking on. All right, so we have that one, and we're basically going to put that link in each of these. All right, that one's there. The third one, it should be there as well. Cool. Then we need the next image. Which one?
Let's do this one.
Which one?
Here, I'll click it.
All right.
Yeah.
Then the next image.
Let's say.
And we're going to organize these after you select them, so no worries.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what we want to display, like all the products. So I guess these pants.
Oh, wait, no, we're doing the one product.
Oh, we're doing only the crop top.
Yeah, because like you can't confuse the customer
Oh, got you. Okay, so let's change image.
unless they're buying it in a together. So like we'll talk about that gets more complicated. We'll explain that part later.
Okay, so actually what we should do is we should change this image because it's not the same top. And can put
Preferably only images of the focus, the center focal point needs to be the product. So for example, you see this image right here, the top left.
which one? Yeah.
You see how the focus point is on that like back strap, and then like you see here on this image over here, the one that's highlighted in blue.
Yeah.
That center focal point is the product there and the girl, but like that's what it needs to be. We have to focus it in on the main focal point needs to be the product itself. See, it's the quickest way to communicate a visual.
Okay, so that's perfect. You said that. Let me just
Exactly.
just do the
100%. And you want the photos to be this because like whenever they come from the Facebook ad, they're going to see the exact same thing and they're going to instantly be aware they made it to the right spot.
Okay, it's good to know. Let's try one. Yeah, I guess we can say how many we're going to put 3 or 4.
Yeah, we'll look at them. We'll see if there's enough. Yeah, ideally we're going to want 4, but we'll be able to confirm after we look at it. Let's just get them on there first.
Okay, so let me just, I guess we'll reorder them. Let me just see which one I have. Let me change this image. We'll put, so the focal point, this is a good photo.
Boom.
Let's go to 3. Oops. Let's put,
No,
here, I guess we can put,
not that one.
no?
No, because there's too much variation in the change of the image. We need to keep it consistent. Go back and do the one after. Yep, that. You see how the backgrounds are consistent between those two?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But this one's different.
No, that's fine because that's your attention grabber, just like you said. Look right here. Look on this. What do you notice? There's 2 things.
Look on what?
Right here on the right-hand side. This.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're going to notice one, this, the back strap, and then the next thing you're going to notice is this pink background. And that's going to force you to want to go right. And right means arrow. See what I'm saying? Boom. This one grabs attention. And then it finishes off with a consistency. See, consistent. And look, you see this? Look, she's facing to the right. She's in the center. She's facing to the left.
Interesting.
It's perfectly aligned. It's professional. It's perfectly aligned.
So you want to just kind of give me a general understanding for the photos. You definitely want the piece.
They need to be consistent in color, preferably the same person. There needs to be one image in a carousel that's always going to be your second image. It's always going to be the second one that needs to capture the attention. It needs to be one that's a different color and different. It has to be different.
Okay.
Because that is what's going to force the person to take the next step, right?
Got it.
They're going to see the first image, gain their attention. The second one's the one that's going to pull them in and get them to interact with the ad. And that's going to drive it home to them going to the website. Then we're going to finish off with consistency to let them know that like, hey, this is a brand. This is legit. You know, it's quality. We did this right.
Okay. And I mean, there's no reason to put, yeah, I mean, it looks great.
Now the next thing, we're going to take the name of the product. Never make things complicated. And we're going to come here to the ad. We're going to put that in the headline.
We spelled it wrong. I'm glad we caught that. I'll change that in the site. Fucking, I have to change the link and the URL.
Yeah, just come back and re-edit the ad.
Okay.
Next thing, we're going to do this on each. We're going to keep the headline consistent. Okay, because when they're transitioning, it stays the same, right?
Okay.
It also fills up the first line, which is actually really good because that allows us to use the description on mobile. See the description populate. Now the description is going to be, usually it's reviews. Do you have any reviews?
No.
All right, so y'all do free shipping?
Yeah. Well, free 2-day on orders over 100. I mean, from your personal experience, we should just do free shipping in general, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do free shipping. In the bottom one, keep it consistent. Then here, the best thing to do is basically, like, I mean, this is where you'd highlight like the benefits and the features of this thing. So like usually the description will have like all the breakdowns. So like, let me give you an example. So like the product description, you're gonna be able to pull like the features as well. Like you'll be able to see it, like it breaks it down, right? Now we don't have to talk about this. Like that's not necessary. What I'm more or less talking about is like actually like the main thing. Like what is the material? You know, like how does it feel? Like is it not gonna like
Yeah.
leave, like marks on them? What's the quality of it? You know, all of these different things. Why this? You know, all those things, right? You'll be able to better explain it that way, and then put that in the description because that helps sell it, right?
So that's kind of what we have in the description on the website, like here. It's like black lycra is the fabric, the
Yeah, but you need
signature
way more.
elastic.
Yeah,
I
so
got it.
that's good. You just got to make a lot longer of a description and
Should we
break it
put a
out.
description
Don't do
or
like a paragraph, not like a
do
paragraph, but
bullet
like
points?
exactly, but not like so many bullet points. Just like description in the beginning and then like bullet points underneath, like so that way it's clean
Got it.
and people can gain the context they need from it.
Let me just write this.
And then what you do is like you would end up putting those things in here. So it'd be like black. So like you could actually like highlight each individual thing on each one. But since we don't have that yet, we'll do that. You can come back and do that later. Got it?
Yeah.
So the first thing we're going to do is automatically show best performing cards first. We're going to uncheck that. We'll do one ad later on with that checked. But first, we made this a specific way, so we want it lined up this way, right? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then also, I'll just go ahead and make this circular, just so you have it here, so that way it adds consistency.
Got it.
All right, primary text, that is going to be
Can we fill that whole screen in? Like when you said make it circular, but
you can if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to make sure the size is right. Yeah, so this is fine. So like there's different things like this. Like you need more copy on your site. I would do like a homepage with more. You gotta get more copy on here.
Should I put some of this on the main site? I mean on the homepage?
Yeah, and you need to do some more.
What kind of copy? Talk about
No, this is fine. You're
that.
doing it right. Just like keep brainstorming and develop on all these things. So like usually like it's good to keep it consistent with the site. So that way you keep branding consistent, copy consistent. So like that, and then we need the call to action. Yeah, that's fine. We'll test it. So there we go. And then one more, which is your call to action. It's usually really small. Yep, that works.
Should call to action really be like more direct, like shop
No, it
now?
will be. Yeah, we are. We're going to do a different one. But there's no, I couldn't find a direct call to action you have on here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you need more call to actions.
Aren't call to action just simply buttons? Like shop now.
Yes,
Add,
but in different contexts. So like you can do the buttons, but you also need call to actions in your copy.
okay.
So like rock your body, that actually could be a call to action. Next thing we're going to do is see more URL. It's simply going to be the collections page.
Wait, it's not that collections though. It's
Ooh.
go back or go down. Sorry. Yeah, go collections, and then it would be right here. That's also something we need to
Which
fix.
one?
Is this one?
Yeah, so you got to improve those things on the site.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you take this, and that's going to be your see more URL, because the see more URL is going to be the one that takes you to those other products. Because like if they look through the product and they like it, they'll click on it. But if like they're like, oh, this looks like a cool design, I want to see the other designs they have under this collection, that's where the see more is. Click,
Got it.
takes them there.
What's the display link?
That's the link that shows on the ad. So the next one we're going to do is shop now, because that's ecom, and that, you know, that's usually going to end up being the highest converting one anyways. So the display link would be this right here. All right, so that's that. And then that's one ad variation. And the next step is basically to take this first line, see that? Paste that here, enter. The next thing you're going to take is going to be product that we're selling, right?
Okay.
I'm going to paste that here. The next thing you're going to take is the image. What is this? This is going to be a carousel. So this is actually the. So now you know this is the first line of text, this is the product, and this is the carousel. It's a carousel. You can look at this on the ad level and know exactly what it is. Now we can see this in different like sections, how it looks. See, like that's, you know.
Retargeting, yeah.
All right. Now that is the first ad. And this is the correct pixel.
Yeah, that's from the Shopify store.
Cool. And then you just hit confirm. And that one is live. Now, we're not going to bank on one ad. You need to test way more ads to find out which ad is going to work, which one is going to convert the highest. You need to be able to test a lot to see which product's going to sell the best, all of those things.
Got it.
So now you go to launch. You click on the campaign. You go to the ad set. You click on the ad set and you go to the ad level, because now we need to create more ads underneath this ad set. So you're going to duplicate it into the original campaign, which is the same ad set and everything. And now we're just going to change this up.
Change the image or change
the text. Yeah, we'll change a bunch of things, but like we're going to do one thing at a time. So like now we just got to find different text.
Should we say like founded in Medellin in 2011?
Yeah, that's fine. Because like we'll be able to see, right? Like that could be one angle.
Right.
And then the next thing is, oh, we got to avoid the word sexy. We can test it. So like if it gets disapproved, just appeal it. Like there'll be a red appeal button that says request review. Just click it, appeal it.
Okay.
Our goal is to make you feel sexy, secure, and invincible against those around. Is that fine? Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah.
And then, boom. Summer's coming up.
So why so much text? That's what I want to understand.
Some ads you can keep one line in some of them. but like you got to break them out into some of these because like we don't know what's working yet.
Got it.
So like, look, this one, we're going to test long and short.
Got it.
All right. That should be good to go. And we need context. People don't know about this brand.
Right.
Because like with your retargeting, it's also going to be direct and it's going to be shorter and boom, they've already like gotten the angle. Because they might see this ad and then they're going to see this ad. Two totally different things, but they're going to both have a different like way of communicating with them and they're going to learn more. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Next thing you do is we're just going to change the, copy that, paste.
Undo.
I'm not sure which line of text I just copied.
There we go.
Publish. And you're just going to duplicate again. Original. And then we just keep switching it up. Like literally the first thing on this one can be,
What did that say? Existing engagement.
won't be duplicated because you're changing things right now.
Oh, got it.
Boom. You get the idea?
Yeah.
You should keep doing this, and that one's really long. Yeah, that one's really long. That offsets the that's a little bit better. See,
Yeah.
it breaks it up a little bit nicely.
Yeah.
So these are like totally different angles, right? Like we're flipping things around because like that's going to allow you to identify what's working. And then you basically tweak the winner until it's like really producing a high return. So like, let's say this one starts generating a high return, then like the next thing you do is like remove this, see if that first line of text is enough to increase the return on ad spend. If it decreases, then add the second line, see if that's enough. You start changing little subtle things about the winner until you're getting like something that's like 5 to 7x.
Got it. But so then I noticed also we have a specific audience selected, frequent international travelers. What if we have to do like different iterations of the ad for different
No, you're going to
interests?
have different, you're going to have different ad angles, and then you're going to duplicate the audience, and it's going to carry all those ads with it.
You got to show me that, but okay.
Yeah. So like when we duplicate this, it's going to duplicate all the ads inside of it. And then we're just going to change the audience. That way you have the exact same amount of ads in each one.
Got it. So when you click ad set, you can change everything in the ad set, but everything below the ad set will stay the same.
100%. That's correct.
Okay. Something I had no idea.
Yeah. So like we'll keep going with this. I mean, like we can come up with one more. We can do the, like you can now change like the product and all these different things, right? So like
Okay.
I would recommend testing more products.
Yeah, I agree.
So like that's one thing you need to do. Another thing is we can do the single image. We can switch to single and do add media, add image, and then like change this one, click. And then we need to crop it because like her head's like missing. So it's checking the text, and then basically we just hit crop. And the original we'll do square.
Yeah, slide it up. Yeah. Slide it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apply. Boom. Look at that. See, look at this. This ad's already coming together.
Yeah, it looks good.
Now we need a headline, which is Be Wild, Rock Your Body's actually one that I'd like to test.
Maybe without the exclamation points also, I don't know.
Yeah. Something more elegant.
Yeah. Just like with a period instead.
Yeah, we'll just do the product name in this case. Got it?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Let's go to collection. I'll show you. And then it's this one. So just this.
Yeah. I mean, like, ideally, we'd want to do different headlines, but I mean, like, you need way more copy because, like, it's not about, like, just coming up with something off the fly. It needs to be, like, within your brand. So, like, you got to write these things on the site, and then that's going to easily translate into your ads.
Got it. Yeah. It's stuff that I have to get my wife involved with.
Yeah. No, that
you know what I
caps.
want to. So I have to go back and change. Take away the caps.
Yeah, that caps is going to throw it off.
Why do you say that?
It's just like it's all caps. I mean, it doesn't flow with the ad. You see, like, how everything is. It's
Even
all like,
her.
lowercase.
Yeah.
It's fine
It's
on the
weird
site
because
though.
so she actually right now I'm working with Facebook to try to change the name of the brand on the Facebook page at the top right here. I'll show you. So the website is all caps here. This she wants all caps right here. For some reason, Facebook wouldn't let me change it to all caps. I don't know why. I'm kind of appealing that also, but like all caps is her thing.
Cool. Then yeah, like, I mean, you can do that. If it's a brand thing, then it's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just name this so that way we know. Right?
Yeah.
That's another angle, except it's an image we changed. Boom. That one's live. Then another thing we can do is a collection, which is like multiple products, and we just hit duplicate. Original campaign. And the next thing you'll do is go to collection. Okay, let's avoid that. We'll do the carousel again, except this time you would do all the pink photos of different products, and each product would be different.
Got it.
So like, if we come back to the page, this one's pink, try to find all the pink photos, and then you drive the links to those individual products, right? And you name them differently. See what I'm saying?
Okay. Wild pink, just keep it consistent.
Exactly. And you can do different products that way. And then like at the end, you'll have like create slideshow.
Got it.
Do a slideshow at the very end.
Okay.
Because you're going to have different formats and you're going to see which one engages the most people and gets the highest return. Because like, look, create slideshow. Then like we can do like, see, look at that. If it's pink, nothing's changing. It's just the product or the person.
Yeah, like the angle. I got you.
Yeah, it's like perfect. Like it doesn't get any better than that. And like it stays professional and like has higher engagement. So like if we do all the pink ones, it would be great.
So let's do that.
See what I'm saying? Now you have a video.
Let me save the image from the website. Here, I'll do it real quick. don't know if this has pink. No pink. I think this one has pink.
Another thing is, after this, after we get off the call, you should go through and just download all the images and then go to basically the, you can click on the top left menu in the business manager and it'll say something like, we'll have to see what the title is, but you can
Show me.
upload all the images at once.
Oh, got you, to a certain folder or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be easier because I'll lose like everything as the product, as the brand grows, everything will get lost.
Hold on.
Okay.
So if we just go to this other one, just how you were doing it with the audiences, you just click on images
I got you.
and then you just upload all of them at one time.
Makes sense.
It's just your asset library. You just hit upload images and then you can upload all of them.
Yeah, for the last 3. And then I can create folders. Perfect.
Exactly. Then you just come back and then add them. Might have to refresh this page.
Yeah, just click cancel. Oh, I see what you're saying.
But you see, now you're going to have video, you're going to have slideshow, you're going to have these images, you're going to have all this stuff, and it's all going to be consistent. When things are all over the place and people are on Facebook, they're not going to remember. But if it's all consistent every single time, everywhere they go, they're going to be like, oh, I remember seeing this. And it's just going to build up that awareness and people will click through more.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because if you're spending all the money, you might as well like knock out, multiple things at the same time.
100%. Add photos. Yeah.
You're going to have to go in order here. You see what I'm saying? And then basically you can edit these and crop them.
Yeah.
So like, are they going to let you crop this thing?
Yeah, alignment. Looks like right there.
That's for the text.
Oh, I got you. Maybe not.
When you click on this image, all right, let's go to vertical. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, and then like you can add the text. So like,
just add the product name.
Yeah, so like, let's see where it pops up. You want to do down. Yeah, you got to play with that though. Right? You got to figure out what the text you're going to do, and then you're going to have to fix this like background and stuff. You don't want all that there. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like white. Oh no, that's not what that's supposed to be. Yeah, so you got to choose. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that, but you get the point, right?
Yeah.
So then you're going to create the slideshow. And that's one. Then you got to put in the headlines. You got to do all these things again.
So the headline, if I'm going to write text inside the slideshow, I also should put a headline for like the collection name, like Mar Muerto collection description. Should I put like more copy?
It should be short text, very short, small, one line.
Shop now, shop our new collection.
No, just name the product.
Well, I mean, it's a video, so how do we name the product?
in the video.
Each screen will have the name of the product.
Yeah, you can. Or you can do something else. I mean, you can get creative with it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like there's different ways to test it. That's why there's so many variations. So like that's one. Then you're just going to finish up like with the other images and stuff. And like, let's just see. Yeah, you got to add these links and all that. So you're going to have to add all the links. Like this is going to take ages if we do each individual ad. Like make sure you just follow all these steps just how we were, right?
Yeah.
So like we'll leave that one in draft. Just make sure you.
How do you publish in draft? Sorry. Go back real quick. I didn't see.
No, you just said don't show this again. This is how you leave it in draft.
Where did you click to ask to save it in draft?
You just press the back button and they'll automatically do it now. So just come back, change that, and just keep creating these angles, right? Different products, all these things. And like you can create, get this number up. And then once you're done with that, come here, duplicate, original campaign, change out the interest, and just keep moving down that line.
Got it.
And then we'll hop on that call tomorrow.
Great. Yeah, I'm going to get as much done as I can. Want you to kind of look through it, and we'll go from there.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool. How many different iterations of the ad do you think I should create?
As many as that you feel confident in.
Okay.
I mean, you shouldn't do any more than 30.
You're saying 30, not campaign. Wait, hold on. So 30 of these.
30 ads, no more than 30.
Okay. And these are all live right now?
No, they're in review. You can turn off the campaign, and then whenever you're done, you can turn it on when you're ready. See?
Yeah, just flip the switch.
And this one's ready to be deleted. A lot of changes. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Amazing.
Get creative with it. Even throw some Kim Kardashian hashtags in there.
Probably
some of those Kim interest.
I'll do it. And I got to focus on fixing the site a little bit, adding those links because the name of the product spelled wrong. Some little details I want to
Perfect.
correct.
Yeah.
Add more copy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. That would be great.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Cool. And I'll see you on Wednesday's call.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow. Do we schedule now or what do we do?
No, you just go to if you go to the program.
Hold on, I have it open.
Yeah, you just hit Q&A calls, top right, and register for Wednesdays. Click there, register, type in your info, and boom, you're in.
Got it. Okay.
Cool. All right. Thanks, man.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate your help.
No problem. Bye.
Talk tomorrow. Bye.